Hello Capricorn, my friends. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So Capricorn, this is your blind spot, what you don't see coming. They've been pretty nice this week, actually. They've been pretty good. Well, except, well, no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting energies, Capricorn. Oh, wow. Nice. Sorry. I know I got all distracted when your cards came out. I don't even remember what I was talking about. You have very nice cards for your blind spot, what you don't see coming. You have the Violet Flame and Fearless. I feel as though there's something burning inside of you. Something that's been burning within you. I never noticed that before. It almost looks like a bat or a butterfly. It's so hard to see though. Yeah, I'm gonna get really, really close. Come on, focus. There we go. Right in here. Do you see that? Those wings? Yeah. So, I feel that this violet flame is something of a rebirth or a birth. Like something is birthing within you. I mean, that does make sense with the card. I feel like it's putting you in a very fearless energy. If there was something that you were apprehensive about, you're going to lose that apprehension with this violet flame. It's almost like a truth within you that started to hatch out. I want to actually even compare it to maybe like a black egg from the other deck that we're going to use. It reminds me of a black egg that's been kind of sitting within you and it's been mulling over, almost incubating within you, and it's ready to come out. And when it does, when it hatches, this feeling, this knowing, you become fearless because you just know, right? It gives you the clarity. We're always afraid of the unknown. I mean, that's really what we're nervous or afraid about, is the unknown. So this violet flame is almost the heat within you, this flame that's been incubating this black egg inside you, this inner deeper truth. And then once that comes out, you become fearless because you have the clarity. You have the clarity. So let's go to the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck and find out more about this blind spot, what you don't see coming. And this is my new deck of Wild Unknown Animal Spirit that I will be giving away. One of the 3 decks I'll be giving away once I hit the 100,000K subscriber mark, just as a thank you to you guys. All right, so let's get more information about this blind spot. The Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is all about clarity. Starting to see something more clearly than you did before. You couldn't see it clearly, but it's starting to become more and more clear. And with that, you become sort of fearless. I want to say you may not believe it. Like, because if there's something that you're nervous about or fearful of, or apprehension, you know, it's usually legitimate because you don't understand it. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, maybe know how you should act or proceed. And you're kind of thinking, you know, there's no way I could, how would I ever have the answers to figure that out, or to know that it's safe to do that, or I should take that chance or go for it. But something happens and you do. So it's almost like a complete flip here that you start to see clearly. So why is the universe bringing this to you? Why is the universe bringing this to Capricorn at this time? Interesting energy. The fox and the bear. I feel like there's some sort of divinely guided course change here. A change in course, that's why. It's a divinely guided course change. I feel like someone might be waiting for you on the other side of this course change. But let's see where this goes. I don't want to, it's coming in, but it's kind of coming in like that. That there's someone waiting for you on the other side of this course change, but fear has been holding you back up to this point, and that's going to be removed somehow. So what can you expect from this, like when this comes through? Interesting. The shark and the firefly is what you can expect. So the shark is some sort of interesting because the shark in this deck for me is about some sort of deep, dark truth that needs to be exposed. With the firefly, it is something that needs to be exposed, and then you get enlightenment. You get enlightenment here, like then you know, and this is, And the black egg is about a deep, dark truth within that needs to come out, that needs to hatch out. So it's definitely some sort of truth coming to you somehow. Either your intuition, you put all the puzzle pieces together from conversations, situations you've been in, or you just know. The information is just given to you somehow. You just know. But you are going to get some sort of truth and clarity here. It's funny, because your reading is going in the direction of what I was thinking of next week's reading was going to be. I don't want to say all of it, but it's really funny how that seems to be what this is turning into here. So you can expect with this shark, you will get even more clarity. It's almost as if you get enough clarity in some sort of situation that you are no longer fearful of proceeding, of going for it, whatever that is. And then when you do go for it, there is really this divinely guided course change. So it's almost as if you didn't think this would ever happen, it would ever work. There's just too much, maybe even toxic energy somehow connected to it with the fearfulness. But there's a course change here coming, Capricorn. There is definitely a course change. And then when that occurs and you move into this fearless energy regarding this situation or person or whatever it is, you get even more clarity. Like there's something even deeper, some sort of even deeper truth that comes to the surface. And then it's almost as if then this is like a rebirth, you know, and you're in this beautiful little firefly energy. Learning to keep a whole new type of darkness away, which is like illuminating yourself in a new situation again. Okay, let's go into the tarot, get a little more information. So this is SpellCaster's Tarot, and this is one of the other decks that I'll be giving away. So this deep, dark truth, there's some sort of truth, there's some sort of information comes forward, the Eight of Swords. So you can't see here, you're not looking at it. So it's almost as if maybe I think you might know the truth, but you're holding back from allowing yourself to see it fully for some reason. And why is that? Why have you been holding this back, or holding yourself back from seeing this? Why has Capricorn been holding themselves back from seeing this truth? Oh, that's quite interesting. The Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys have been getting a lot of Justice card stuff. What's going on in there? Do you guys spend a lot of time in the courts? That's not a lot of fun. You know, you got to go out and play too. Okay, the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune is about this, something that you haven't, I feel like you have this capacity to see this truth, but you haven't wanted to up until yet. So perhaps you needed to focus, I want to say you needed to focus your attention on something else that needed to be balanced. Something else that needed to be balanced to change your karma and your fortune, your good, I want to say your good fortune for you. So that this Wheel of Fortune is now spinning in the right direction, and it's spinning towards good karma, good karmic situations. So I'm going to say that that's the resolution that happens. Whatever this you're working on with the Justice card, something that needed to be balanced, something was unjust and that needed to be corrected. And once that's done, this gets the Wheel of Fortune for you moving in the right direction. I feel like I can proceed with good things now, things that are much better karmically than where I was in this Justice energy. And that's where the fearlessness comes in, because then you finally see, you start to get clarity on something. Let's see, what are you getting this clarity on? What does Capricorn get the clarity on? What is this clarity about? Well, it becomes quite clear where going in a better direction is to you. So that's nice. And I would say the Six of Swords to me is a little bit like a leap of faith card too, because it's not knowing exactly where you're going to end up, but you know it's better than where you are now. And with the Dragonfly, you know, you're just starting to see, it's not totally clear. You know, his wings are not completely transparent. So there is still some unknown involved in this situation for you, but you have enough clarity. You're like, I know enough, I see enough, it removes the fearlessness, and down the river I go. Down the river I go, I'm going to a much better place. I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm going to do it. I like that. Now, why the universe is bringing this to you is a course change, a change in direction. The Six of Swords is definitely representative of that. So let's see if we can get a little more information about why the universe is bringing this to you, Capricorn. Why is the universe bringing this course change? Or this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's probably down the river. She's got her foot in the river. The Seven of Swords. That's a course change. The Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Cups. All right, this course change came in because you were not finding, I want to say, like true, legitimate love. You were not finding it. And that's the course change. The Queen of Cups is followed in by the Seven of Swords. That was the wrong part of the river. That was the wrong part of the river. You were not finding that where you've been in the past. And the Two of Pentacles, you're going to juggle this course change a little bit. But in doing that, you are able to manage it. And then you do move swiftly with the Knight of Wands. And then you go into an Eight of Cups energy where you really, I think this is where that shark, you start to move into this shark. For what you can expect from this, you start to see things more clearly, even more clearly. Things really start coming to the surface for you when you go into that Eight of Cups energy, and what is it that I really truly need to remove myself from? And where do I need to move myself towards? What is good for me? What do I want? And I think you find that clarity, and with the shark, this really comes up. It could be emotional. There could be some emotional purge here to get to that truth with the shark. Because it's deep in the water, and water, you know, is all about emotions and feelings, intuition as well. But it brings you to the firefly, which is this beautiful little rebirth. It flickers. You know, it flickers, right? And then it's kind of there, and then it's not there, and it's... So you may be moving towards... This feels a bit like the blind spot too, of not realizing that as you do this, it is a little bit of shadow work, like deeper self. Looking at things that have hurt you in the past, how they've triggered you, how you played a part in it, all of that sort of stuff. And then by doing that, you move yourself towards a better direction, a higher vibrational energy. Shining your light in a new you, because it's like a new you. But let's ask the tarot. Why the universe is bringing it. You see that it is a course change. The shark. So let's get more about the shark. More information about this shark. I feel like this is some sort of emotion and feeling that comes up from deep within you. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Wow, she's like, and look at, she's sitting at the bottom of the ocean. definitely get the message. It's understanding how you fit, you know, because this, not finding love where you thought love would be, or not turning out how you thought love would turn out. So there you have to like remove yourself from that. It's just not good. Maybe that's related to the Justice card. But the shark with this Page of Cups, and as she sits at the bottom, she is really like working with her deeper self. There's a calmness here. It is very calm, but it is a very deep place to go. And it is a new energy. She's learning. You become your own teacher and your own student in this. It feels very like one-to-one, like you. This is you time. This is very you time down at the bottom of the ocean, your deeper feelings. And then this moves you into the firefly. Clarification for the firefly. Clarification for the firefly. Okay, a lot of cards came out face down, but only one came out face up. That's a pretty powerful rebirth. The Empress. Wowzer. Oh, nice. Almost as if, I want to say, you know, you are already pretty leveled up to do a rebirth into the Empress. The Empress is the epitome of all the queens in the deck. She is the queen. She is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. She can utilize any one of those attributes at any time in her life and does so very well. And in doing that, she lives a very truthful life for herself and for those around her. This is a very nurturing energy. This is an amazing manifester, manifesting in a three-dimensional here, like creating. Look at how she's just creating all these new cycles with all of these little butterflies. What did I say? Yeah, like at the beginning, this violet flame, it does remind me of like a bat or a butterfly. So something flying off, and that was inside you, like it needed to come out. And then you really start releasing it with a lot of butterflies. There's a lot of butterflies here. This is really becoming who you're meant to be, I guess, is probably the simplest way to describe it. I mean, you can't really go much higher than the Empress. You could maybe do the High Priestess. But I don't know, the Empress is pretty darn high. And the Empress has a lot of self-worth. And the Empress does bring very powerful energy towards them. It's almost as if there's just a little part of you that has been hurt by something that didn't work out. And there's a little course direction here, and you start to get the clarity, you start to lose the fear. And then by doing that, it brings you into an opportunity where you feel confident enough to go really deep within yourself and purge, almost like that last little bit of something. Pain, misunderstanding, confusion. You purge that and you get yourself back into the Page of Cups. But it's not the Page of Cups like understanding love and feeling an emotion completely as a new beginning. It's just sort of one aspect, this final aspect, and in doing that, you kind of complete a cycle and you become the Empress. You really become the Empress. That's nice, Capricorn. I told you, these are great readings this week. So let's get a final message to Capricorn from the Wings of Wisdom. There, the green one wanted to come out. The Wings of Wisdom, Grasshopper, breakthrough, advancement, good fortune, affirmation, my progress is swift and effortless. Well, that's a great card. I love the artwork in these. All right, I'm gonna let you look at the beautiful artwork because there's quite a bit on the back. I'm gonna read that to you. Big breakthroughs and unusual swift progress are predicted. Be willing to dispense with ideas about how much time is required, how difficult your progress needs to be. Do not insist that things be difficult. Give yourself permission to have an easier journey. Accept helping hands, lucky breaks, and other opportunities that support your success. Let go of anxiety or hesitation. Allow yourself to set your own pace. Let your path and your voice be your own. It will suit you so much better than trying to follow another's path or pace. Oh, see, that's that course direction there. And then your own too, which I feel is that last purge is something done very much so for self during self time. That's a nice this reading, Cap. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as the sun is starting to come into the reading. So until next time, well, do have a good week. And until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.